people of all walks of life. This is a resource that's very valuable for our community and our community members. Wonderful opportunity here, guys.
You know, when I first started applying for the job, we didn't have the internet, so they couldn't do a background search on site or, you know, all the things that they need to do. Here today, it's very different. There are rooms you can walk in, do an interview, wait 30 minutes, and they'll tell you to come to work on Wednesday or come to work next week Saturday. And that includes people who have a record, a criminal justice record, people who may have been laid off, or people who have a job but think they can get a better job.
The economy right now, you know, and for the next 3 years, we don't know where it's going to go. We really don't know. That it's unstable. Precisely for that reason is why we need events such as this that are no cost to the community members, and it's just all gain. No one loses here. It's all gain here at this event.
The national government is just doing everything they can to ruin our economy. We say don't look at the news. Come talk to the people who are actually hiring to see if there's an opportunity for you.
At this moment in time, it's very difficult to find a job, especially in something I want to do. But what I would tell you, stay confident, don't stop trying, always put your name out there. I've been rejected from thousands of jobs, and I've been applying to 4,000s of jobs. So just don't get knocked down, don't get too low on the lows, don't get too high on the highs. And then when you get your foot in the door, just make sure you're doing everything you're supposed to keep succeeding.
Look, this is what we say to everybody. If you believe in yourself and you work hard today, we promise, tomorrow will be better than yesterday, and the day after that will be better than today. And so we just say keep pressing, wake up every morning, 10 toes down, get out there, get at it. The world needs you.
The Los Angeles Dodgers Foundation unveiled a new lineup of scholars for 2025. These chosen winners are headed to college and sure to become future academic all-stars.
Today is very exciting. It's a very rewarding day for us as we think about awarding yet another class of scholars to our LADF Legacy Scholarship Program. We started this scholarship on the heels of the 2022 MLB All-Star Game that we hosted here at the stadium. And to have made that commitment then and to be sticking to doing 10 new scholars every single year since then is very, very special.
Bigger than baseball!
I was really excited, a little shocked. I think I was going to get picked. I was really hopeful and excited because it gave me an opportunity to pay for college and pursue a higher education.
Heidi Lopez, the Boys and Girls Club of Metro LA, going to UCLA. So we got USC and then UCLA, but we love them equally. Majoring in chemistry. Congratulations, Heidi.
As I went through and gone through different parts of my life, understanding financial, understanding how the world really works, understanding what it's like to be on your own and stuff like that. Education is the key to really getting yourself through that and getting yourself back on your feet and making something out of yourself.
It means everything, to be honest. College already is very expensive, and I'm from a low-income community. So I was a little nervous going to college, especially UC, and having to pay a lot of debt afterwards because college isn't cheap. And this scholarship paying for anything is amazing.
When I think about my own experience and the fact that I get to sit here as the CEO of the Los Angeles Dodgers Foundation, I know that scholarships afforded me the opportunity to attend college, but also to have access and opportunity to networks and experiences like these that lead to success in life. And so it's extremely special to be a part of this. It's sort of the passion behind a lot of what I do, but I know that many of our students today are sitting in the same shoes and that it will help change the trajectory of their families. Congratulations.
Education is important to everybody, and it's fun and it's exciting to represent that, and it's exciting to acknowledge the people that are coming behind you that are doing the same things that you did, that you were striving for. So it's all about giving back, really, honestly, and that's what I truly enjoy the most.
I'm excited, I can't lie. I've never had a Dodgers tour, so I'm very excited, and to be honored is amazing, especially by the Dodgers. So yeah, I'm very excited.
Mayor Karen Bass celebrated 818 Day, marking the contributions of all those in the 818 area code. The annual spotlight on the San Fernando Valley and northern Los Angeles took place on August 18th. Bass visited local businesses and held a roundtable with her new Valley Advisory Board, comprised of local leaders from the San Fernando Valley. According to Bass, 818 Day highlights all that makes the Valley special and recognizes the neighborhoods, communities, and businesses that make Los Angeles a great city. For more information, visit mayor.lacity.gov/press. Councilmember Tim McOsker, LA Harbor Commissioners, and the Port of Los Angeles welcomed the public to the reopening ceremony of the Fanfare Fountain in San Pedro. The festivities kicked off with a musical performance, followed by officials launching the fountain's first public show since it closed for repairs. The Fanfare Fountain creates a dancing water show using recycled water, which jets up to 100 feet into the air. The Fanfare Fountain at Gateway Plaza is open from 10 a.m. until 10 p.m. with water displays every 30 minutes. For more information, visit lawaterfront.org. LA City Council has voted to designate 2 Terminal Island buildings as historic cultural monuments. These are the last 2 remaining buildings of a Japanese-American community that played a pivotal role in LA's fishing industry. Before World War II, more than 3,000 Japanese Americans lived on Terminal Island, which had a busy commercial center on Tuna Street. According to Councilmember Tim McOsker, the buildings are a tangible link to the Japanese American story. The Terminal Islanders Preservation Initiative said protecting these structures will ensure Japanese American stories of immigration and resilience will be formally commemorated. For more information, visit cd15.lacity.gov.
All the world is a stage for these Angelinos. Summer camp at Lincoln Heights Youth Arts Center introduced the campers to musical instruments, movement, and visual arts, and it all led to a stage performance for their families.
Today was the final culminating event for the Lincoln Heights Youth Arts Center's summer camp for the summer of 2025. We had a very large showcase go on today consisting of all of the campers, including multiple disciplines that they learned throughout the entire summer. So at the Youth Center here in Lincoln Heights, what we do is we try to teach the kids as many different disciplines of art as we can to create well-rounded, creative individuals to lead us through the future.
Yo los veo muy contentos de sí mismos por empujarse a hacer cosas que a lo mejor antes no habían hecho. Romper esa zona de confort, de decir, ok, voy a intentar algo que no he hecho y lo voy a hacer. Obviamente al principio hubo miedo, especialmente en el teatro musical, porque hay que cantar, hay que bailar, hay que proyectar. Entonces son muchas cosas que algunos han hecho, pero otros no. Entonces fue un bello balance entre estas dos cosas, como comunidad, juntarnos y experimentar juntos y hacer arte. Yo los vi súper motivados, me dio mucha alegría poderle dar un instrumento a un niño, trabajar con ellos en el ritmo y gozar. Yo vi que ellos se esforzaron para hacer algo que antes no habían hecho, lo cual es muy, 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 muy valioso. Y yo muy contento y ellos más.
I learned music in Mr. Pablo's class, and I also learned art in Miss Elise's class. I learned yoga in Miss Joy's class. I also learned some stuff with Mr. Josiah. I feel happy with them because they help me when I feel sad, and they're nice to me. We did a performance, and our whole family got to see it. It was really nice. I liked it.
I would like to thank all of the families that came out today to celebrate the accomplishments of their young campers. They have been having so much fun with us the last 5 weeks. We went on 2 beautiful field excursions, one to the Autry, where they got to see contemporary art done by native indigenous artists. And we also took them to the Getty. So there they saw, of course, classical art by different European artists. And it's important that we expose our kids to all of the arts and to show them that they themselves create art and they matter.
Yo creo que lo más importante que están llevando es esa confianza en sí mismos de yo puedo crear y yo puedo soñar. El tema era Dare to Dream y ellos se atrevieron y lo van a lograr.
Outdoor movies in summertime are a SoCal staple. Councilwoman Monica Rodriguez and the city's Department of Recreation and Parks have taken it to a new level. Let's dive into a movie night at the pool.
Today we are at Hansen Dam. This is our summer movie night. We're showing Moana 2 today. It's a great event for families to come out together, especially in this heat, enjoy the sun, enjoy the water, and have a good time.
We've got thousands, not hundreds, but thousands of families out here frolicking in the water or hanging out on the sandy beach. We've got food trucks. We've got activities for everybody in the family. But more importantly, people get to enjoy the movie if they want from the pool.
This event is for everybody, right? Doesn't matter if you're 6 months or 106, it's for everybody. You know, this facility is so large, capacity is like over 3,000. We have 2 water slides. We have a Wibbit, the obstacle course right in the middle of the pool. There's food trucks, there's DJ. We have paddle boats in the recreation lake. Also, behind me, we have a different community booth. You know, we want to make sure that you come and see what we have to offer, right?
I hope that everyone gathers a sense of community and knowing that there's so many people like them and so many people who support them and come out and just enjoy events like this. And these events are put on for the community and for you.
I'm happy when I see members of my community. They're excited to be here and appreciative of the opportunity to come together, and especially during a heat wave, to be able to take some time off to do something free with the whole family and cool off in the pool. And it's in their backyard. I'm just happy to be in a position to offer my community these types of events.
A unique program with a full slate of fun and activities for the whole community. It has to be Summer Night Lights. We're heading to the Harbor City Rec Center to find out more.
We are here at Harbor City Recreation, Summer Night Lights, Harbor City Recreation Summer Night Lights Grand Finale Celebration.
Summer Night Lights is an activity that we, Recreation and Parks, collabs with through the summer.
For us, it's really more about community engagement, about creating safe spaces for community to occupy during the summer months. We offer food, activities, arts and crafts, raffles, giveaways, music, an assortment of things to try to draw the community in during the summer.
Summer Night Lights is a great opportunity for families to come out with their kids. They have free activities for the kids. They do crafts, they do sports.
Well, the community has responded in an amazing way. They show up in numbers, they show up in droves. I mean, culturally, we see many different types here, all sorts of different families. So for the community, they look forward to it. I hear about 4 months in advance when the Summer Night Lights coming back.
It's a good way to keep kids off the street and keep them active and in a good community, away from gang life and away from danger, just being here with all the fun activities that they have.
We have so many different ethnicities and people from different communities that come here specifically to enjoy our classes, to enjoy our sports. People from Long Beach and Torrance and Carson come out here because of the things that we offer and how diverse and how welcoming that we are as a staff and as a community are. So I say come, please join us. We have so many things to offer here.
Beautiful. I don't know if we use that word well enough to explain what programs like this do for people. This is a beautiful sight. This is a beautiful feeling. It enriches lives across the board. So for me, I would just add that as long as we can continue to have this, we'll continue to strive.
Mayor Bass, Council President Harris Dawson, and Council Member Soto Martinez showed their support for South LA Pride. It's a special celebration for the community when they can feel fully accepted in their own neighborhood.
Today we're at South LA Pride. This is the 7th year in a row we've done it. To beautiful Michelle Obama Park. The whole community of elected officials is out in South LA.
The wonderful thing about our city and our state is that there's some issues that are just not debatable. And nobody's debating the rights of the LGBTQ plus community. Nobody's debating that in our city.
It's really great to see South LA, South Central have its own pride. I grew up in this part of the city and it's changed so much over the years. And we know pride has been celebrated in other parts of the city, but to bring it here in the community where I grew up from is just extra special.
When I say LA, you say pride. LA, 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 yeah.
Unity in this event shows that we can be who we are, love who we are, and still acknowledge and accept everybody. This is a space for everybody, children, young, old, allies across the board. This is what pride is. Pride is not just about an orientation or identity, it's about being who you are at all times.
Oh my God, there's so many things changing, from people being able to express themselves to people just enjoying life in general. But before, there were times where we were discriminated. We weren't able to be ourselves. We wanted to express ourselves, so here we are in 2025 and we're making it better.
This shows the development of the community, both the LGBTQ community and allies, because so many allies are here today to support each other and do so in public.
We're going through so much in the city right now. Events like this remind us that solidarity, community is what we need to do more than ever.
We're going through some tough times. Whoa! This is the 8th month of the year. I feel like we've been through 3 years. But you know what, though? We're not going to let anybody divide us. We're not going to let anybody divide us, whether you're talking about immigration or whether you are talking about people's human rights and civil rights. And that's what the issue is today. That, to me, is what pride is all about.
It's just another reminder, love your neighbor. Whoever your neighbor is, make sure that you look out for them. And we got to stand together now, tomorrow, and forever.
There's something unique about a space dedicated to young people, especially when it also nurtures growing self-expression and creativity. While the building is almost 100 years old, it's young Angelenos who benefit at the Canoga Park Youth Arts Center.
The Canoga Park Youth Arts Center is an after-school music and art program operated by the Department of Cultural Affairs of the City of Los Angeles. We offer music and visual arts classes to youth in the area, mostly from 6 to 17. However, we also have pre-K classes to introduce young children to music. All the teachers here have been involved in the arts their whole lives. We serve about 200 students per week when we have our class sessions. We are located in a historic building off of Sherman Way. So this historic building was first built in 1929 as the first operator-assisted phone company in the San Fernando Valley. After the building was abandoned by the phone company, it fell into disrepair. The city did purchase the building. It was restored because Proposition K allocated funds to provide programming for youth. So this is a dedicated youth arts center. During the year, local schools walk to us during their school day to supplement or to include an arts program which they may not be able to receive at their school. The importance of arts education, I don't think, can be overstated. I think by now, hopefully everybody knows that arts education helps children to work together in groups. It helps them to focus, critically think, Self-expression is also incredibly important. Creativity, and also it could be a path to a career for many young people. For example, all of the staff here are involved in the arts, in their art form outside of teaching here. We have a lot of kids that come here as 6-year-olds, and then they go all the way through the program until they age out of it, and they have good memories, they come back. So we see how the arts is shaping these kids, having healthy societies, having healthy investment in the arts. We have several ways of getting into contact with us. We have an Instagram page at Canoga Park Youth Arts. We have a Facebook page, Canoga Park Youth Arts Center.
Bye, everyone.
Join the Los Angeles Public Library for an LA-made event in collaboration with VC Archives. VC Archives is one of the largest photo and moving image archives on the Asian Pacific experience in America. On Sunday, September 7th, the event Stories and Conversations Across Generations will celebrate the cultural legacies passed down through Asian Pacific families. The afternoon will feature a curated selection of short films from both new and seasoned filmmakers, followed by a multi-generational conversation on collective memory and cultural resilience. Head to the Central Library's Mark Taper Auditorium for Stories and Conversations Across Generations on Sunday, September 7th at 2 p.m. For more information, visit lapl.org/events. The LA City Department of Cultural Affairs invites art enthusiasts to the William Grant Still Art Center for the Art of the Covenant and the Mushroom Symphony art exhibit. LA-based self-taught visual artist Ja Ora is known for transforming organic materials, especially mushroom coffee, into abstract visual narratives. Painted on raw cotton canvas and rooted in Afrofuturism, Ora's body of work invites viewers to awaken their senses, honor resilience, and reimagine what's possible. Head to the William Grant Still Art Center to view the Art of the Covenant and the Mushroom Symphony exhibit, opening September 6th through November 15th. For more information, go to wgsac.wordpress.com. The Los Angeles Public Library presents Looks Like a Home to Me inside the Progressive Art Studios. This exhibition celebrates the remarkable achievements of artists working in progressive art studios in California and across the country. Providing a supportive studio environment for contemporary art has allowed for the inclusion of artists with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Visit the Getty Gallery at LA's Central Library for Looks Like a Home to Me, now through December 7th, open daily with varying hours. For more information, visit lapl.org/events/exhibits. And that's a look at some things to do.
And that's all for this week. I'm Natalia Bilbao, and from all of us here at LA This Week, thank you so much for joining us. Remember that you can watch us online anytime at lacityview.org, and we're also on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube. See you next time for more LA This Week.
Good morning and welcome to the regularly scheduled meeting of our Los Angeles City Council. Today is Tuesday, the second day of September in the year 2025. Public comment for this morning's meeting will be taken in person in this chamber during our meeting. Mr. Clerk, let's begin our proceedings by calling the roll.
Yes, Mr. President. Blumenfield, Harris Dawson, Hernandez, Hutt, Jurado, Lee, McOsker, Nazarian, Padilla, Park, Price, Rahman, Rodriguez, Soto Martinez, Yaroslavsky. 11 members present and a quorum, Mr. President.
All right, first order of business.
Approval of the minutes of August 29, 2025.
Councilmember Lee moves. Councilmember Hutt seconds. What's next?
Coming to resolutions for approval.
Councilmember Rodriguez moves. Councilmember Price seconds. What's next?
Mr. President, today is Tuesday and it's time for the flag salute.
I'll ask everyone in the chamber to rise and follow along with Councilmember Park for our Pledge of Allegiance.
Thank you. Please place your hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, Mr. Clerk, we can run through our agenda.
Yes, Mr. President. Regarding item 20, the council can receive and file the matter inasmuch as the appointee has withdrawn from further consideration, as noted in the mayor's report dated July 24, 2025. Items 1 through 10 are items noticed for public hearing. Items 11 through 18 are items for which public hearings have been held. Items 19 through 35 are items for which public hearings have not been held. 10 votes are required for consideration.
All right, without objection, those items are now before us. Members, are there any specials? Any specials to my left? Any specials to my right? Mr. Soto Martinez.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. I'd like to call item number 16 and 18 for a separate vote, please.
All right, 16 and 18 for a separate vote. Councilmember Price, anything? Nothing? All right. One more check on this side. Councilmember Hernandez. Same ones? All right. Seeing no other special, what items are available for the council to consider at this time?
Mr. President, the council may now consider items 11 through 15 and 17.
All right, let's open the roll on those items. Close the roll. Tabulate the vote.
11 ayes.
All right, what's next?
The council may now vote on item 16, called special by Councilmember Soto Martinez for a separate vote.
Item 1-6, called special by Mr. Soto Martinez. Any comments, Mr. Soto Martinez? No? All right, let's open the roll on that item. Close the roll. Tabulate the vote.
9 ayes, 2 noes.
All right, what's next?
The council may now vote on item 18, called special by Councilmember Soto Martinez for a separate vote.
All right, let's open the roll on that item. Close the roll. Tabulate the vote.
9 ayes, 2 noes.
Mr. President, there's a request to send item 18 forthwith.
Without objection, that'll be the order. What's next?
The council may now move on to public comment.
All right, Mr. Clerk, Mr. City Attorney, if you can prepare us for a public comment. We will take public comment until 10:45. That'll be 30 minutes of public comment. Should accommodate everybody in the room if everybody gets to the mic quickly once their name is called. Mr. City Attorney, Mr. Clerk.
Thank you. So for members of the public providing public comment, when it's your turn to speak at the podium, please state which of the agenda items you'd like to speak to. You have 1 minute prior to speak, up to 3 minutes total for the items open for general public comment, or open for public comment. Members of the public may also speak up to 1 minute for general public comment. During the general public comment, members of the public may speak to any of the items or anything else within city subject matter jurisdiction. We'll tell you when your time's up. When speaking on the agenda items, you must be on topic. Our goal is to get through as many speakers as we can. If you're not on topic, or if we can't tell whether you're on topic, you'll get one brief warning from me or the president. At that point, you need to get immediately and clearly on topic. If you don't do so, or you again stray off topic, you'll forfeit your speaking time and we'll move on to the next speaker. The items that are open for public comment are items 1 through 10 and 19 through 35. That's 1 to 10 and 19 to through 35.
Mr. President, there is a request to continue item 7 to Tuesday, October 7, 2025.
Without objection, that'll be the order. Begin calling names.
I will begin by calling the following names: Andrew Grabner, Audit LA, Stacy Segara Bollinger, Rex Stevenson.
Okay, I will speak to the items that I selected on the kiosk. That's all items and general public comment. Okay, so item number 1 is related to police permit fees, and item 2 is related to commission service fees. So maybe instead of charging these exorbitant fees for everything, for all these permits, maybe instead you should take some money from the LAPD and put that money towards subsidizing these fees for permits. Okay, so now I think we're moving on to these items. So item 19 is related to the extension of the appointment of Petty Santos as interim city clerk. I don't really know much about her, and she's interim anyway, I guess, at this point. But it does seem like the city clerk could do a better job of getting things published faster to their website. What is going on with item 20? So it seems like item 20 is related to the mayor's nomination of Mary Lee to the police commission, but it seems to suggest that you are approving the nomination and you are receiving the report that Mary Lee has withdrawn her nomination. So are you approving it, or even though is she getting confirmed or not? What? This makes absolutely no sense, and it seems like it's designed to confuse the public, which makes sense because police commission is such a messed up commission, and you want to make it as easy as possible to confusingly appoint people to it. Be talking a little bit more about that one in a minute, maybe. We'll see about the commission. Let's see. So we have community beautification services in CD10. Let's see. Okay, so no on item 27. Item 27 is more money for Care Plus services in CD3. Fuck Care Plus. That's just another mechanism for sweeps. It's not getting them housing. It's not getting them services. It's just criminalizing homelessness, sweeping them over to the next block while they lose all their belongings. And it's contributing to the fact that, what is it, like 7 people a day are dying unhoused people are dying on the streets of LA? Is it 7 now? Okay, so let's see. We have item 29. Absolutely no on item 29. This is related to the Devonshire PALS program. So this is basically, community grooming of kids by LAPD officers, making them feel like all these community events that could be funded by actual community programs, services, things like that, they're all going towards these weird police youth programs where it's just indoctrination and trying to create the idea that the LAPD officers care about the community when actually they don't. Okay.
General?
So let's go to general public comment. So for general public comment, I want to talk a little bit about this weekend. So this weekend over at City Hall East, we had a LAPD security officer shoot himself. So that does create a little bit of the question so what's going on with these ways? If the LAPD isn't even safe from themselves at City Hall, how can we be assured that we're safe from the LAPD here? That's a really good question. It's like, if they're not safe from themselves, then who is safe here? But we all know that we're not safe here. We're surrounded by half dozen armed cops here. And, we've got them shooting themselves here. Also, that was a great deal of cowardice from you, Marquise, at the beginning of the meeting, because you feel so ashamed that you can't actually say anything about all the transphobia at the Olympics. Where's your state?
Hello? Testing. Testing. Take your time. Waiting for them.
Hi, Speaker.
Hi,
Which
Mr.
items did
Attorney.
you want to speak on?
I would like general public comment, please, and then there's several throughout. I don't know the numbers, but it's definitely the full amount. I definitely want the full time, please.
Okay, so you have 3 minutes for items 1 through 10 and 19 through 35. Then do your general public comment. So please begin.
Thank you, sir. Okay, well, good morning, first of all. And I noticed there's 3 street vacations on the agenda today. I get nervous when I hear street vacations because that means you guys are selling our land to whoever wants it. And I know the Church of Scientology wants you to vacate L. Ron Hubbard Way to them. And I'm concerned if you keep vacating all this that you would listen and vacate their street. Like, have some discernment, and it should really matter if you are going to do it, but you really don't need to. You shouldn't, because I'm concerned if they do ever, get the chance to vacate their street, not their street, it's our street, L. Ron Hubbard Way, that would prevent victims who want to escape from escaping. Like those 2 girls that tried to escape, and couldn't. And it doesn't allow people to monitor what's going on because there's a lot of abuses going on, labor abuses. I've been trying to tell Mr. Hugo about that because I think the city attorney should know that you're not allowed to work on public streets for $47 a week. I'm just saying about the street vacation because this could be happening on Schick Hearn Court. Like, I'm concerned because there's a sign, that the same thing's going to happen there, okay? That people making basically slave wages for religious exemption, but there are no religious exemptions when you're working on a public street. There isn't any. It's against the law, yet you guys are allowing it to happen every day. Except when I show up, then they run inside because they know I'm going to report it, but whatever. And then let's talk about the city lights. Yeah, it's really dark. It does need to get lit. I hurt my chair. I just lost a tire the other day from the very dark city streets, so I appreciate that. When it comes to putting up the street, the banners and changing the lights for the city hall to honor everything, can we please have one day where we honor the children and people who will find themselves in degrading circumstances at the cult of Scientology? And I'll say it, and even though Kirsten Peterson doesn't want me to say it, I'm going to keep saying it. People making $47 a week for 100 hours a week work, even minors, that is indentured servitude, and we don't do that, or we shouldn't be doing that here. And there's also abuse of seniors. There's seniors who have come out. There's so many survivors that have come out and talked about it.
Speaker, I think can you get onto the agenda items?
Oh,
Sorry.
Sure, sir. I'm sorry. Did I go? Sorry. Yeah, let's talk about the banners, okay? Like, I like banners, but I would like one that says no more kids in Scientology. I would really like that on the agenda. Thank you. Okay, shout out to Smoke and Scan, because I appreciate what they do, okay? They sit here and they come and they watch and they're learning. The whole world is learning about what's going on here in LA. And they're also learning about what's going on in Scientology, which I appreciate. And Mr. Lee, though, I do want to say for the record that Mr. Lee does owe me an apology. And because, like, at public safety, when I was trying to tell him that I was actually supportive of one of his motions, he's just there tapping on his computer as if he doesn't care, because I think he knows I live in Council District 2. And see, we have a good guy. He listens. You're not on the computer. Oh my gosh, dang. I'm going to cry now. Not my guy. Come on, Mr. Nazarian. It's like, but Mr. Lee, you owe me an apology, because I don't tolerate that level of rudeness. Like, I get you all sometimes have your sidebars and all that stuff, Mr. President. Yeah, see, like him. See, like, that's rude. You owe me an apology too, Mr. President, because I'm sitting here talking about paying attention and you're not paying attention. That's the height of rudeness. Thanks.
Thank you.
Before the next speaker begins, I would like to call the following names: Cassie Horton, Harriet Elliott, Katie Herman, Hardy Katie.
Hello. Which items did you sign up for?
It's good to see you, Fabel. All items, please, on general public comment.
Okay. Nice to see you too. Start with the items. You have 3 minutes and then a minute for general. Please begin.
I remember how it goes. Thank you. So we have, I'll just begin randomly with item 33, funding for the beautification services performed by the Los Angeles Conservation Corps. Beautification is obviously something we need, but I don't appreciate often how vague these motions for beautification services are, because beautification can mean a lot of things. I assume in this one, it's talking about maybe planting native plants maybe, because it's about with the Conservation Corps. I feel like most beautification funding should go to sanitation, because the streets are dirty, y'all. I don't know if you've been outside lately, but we should be funding sanitation better. Like some fancy plants, some string lights, some nice banners only goes so far when there's so much garbage and piss and shit in the street. Speaking of sanitation, we have also motions here for Care Plus. So I don't know, Care Plus enhanced services in CD3. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the last I checked, Care Plus was basically sweeps. So they put this nice name on it. They call it Care. But then they go in and they tell people to move, and they throw away everything they own, often IDs, birth certificates, social security cards, important medication. So it's really kind of sinister the way they're called Care Plus, because when we see this, we know that unhoused residents are going to be subject to sweeps. And when that happens, they don't have anywhere to go. Speaking of which, item 28 is relative for funding for outreach and housing navigation services through Council District 12. Now notice this is specifically for housing quote-unquote navigation services. The housing isn't there. Apparently we have to get funding to help folks quote-unquote navigate the housing systems that exist. And I've been on LAHD's Registry for Affordable Housing for years now, and the 2 times I came close to maybe getting something, I was denied because I don't make enough money. I don't make enough money for affordable housing in LA, even though the projects I applied for would have cut the rent I've been paying for about 10 years now in half. But quote unquote affordable housing here is usually earmarked for people making upwards of $60,000, often in the realm of $80,000 to $100,000. These are, in theory, great motions, but in practice, y'all just kind of fuck us over, and it's really exhausting. Please, just give the people what they need. Just give us housing. Nithya ran on a platform of defunding the police, and she got votes. She won her elections, promising discretion for where our money goes. I remember she had a conversation with Just Me. I trusted what she said about her plan to stop wasting our taxes on the cops and fund services instead. But now she's voting like LAPD overtime. She votes yes on giving millions to police. How many millions? 17.3. ICE protesters, they're brutalizing, so now she supports police. Also changed course on 4118. In her district, she's enforcing LAMC 4118. We see the things you do, flip and flop on positions too. Lie to those who voted for you. There's corruption on this body. For dissent, there is no room. You say there's nothing you can do. These crises, they all fall on you. There's corruption on this body. That was an unusual amount of paying attention today. Good job, you guys. Thank you. Shout out Smoke and Scan.
Thank you. Mr. Herman, which items do you want to speak on?
I signed up as Katie Herman, sir, for the record.
Okay, which items do you want to speak on?
Hello, Smoke and Scan and Katie.
You have 3 minutes for items
speaking
1
of
through
all
10
items, Mr.
and 19 through 35. And then a minute for general. Please begin.
In this concrete jungle called Los Angeles, we have what they call police permits. But today, my alleged allegation is against the big fat burger who had LAPD security kick me out of the concrete jungle just behind me in an open space area. Now, do I have to get a permit to participate? Do any of you here have to go get a permit to participate, to show one good feeling about what you believe is going wrong with Los Angeles today? Well, that's just one public safety issue. But these assholes keep thinking they can get away with it. Now, item 35, as you see, yeah, the street banner to promote the Ching Chong Festival. Well, listen, Ching Chong, China and Russia and all you illegal immigrants that are coming from your country to destroy America that you keep saying is doomed. My banner of Los Angeles will be this: fuck you. Everyone will recognize this one additional banner because it reflects what Los Angeles is. One big banana like the one in my hand. So, in addition to that, we got the two Jujus. Well, I'm sorry, it's actually one female Juju, and Big Burger Hernandez. Oh, she says, we're gonna have a vacation portion off of Margarita Lane in North Violeta Lane. Who fucking cares? Why don't you save your illegals, fat girl? And the other Juju, go back to the dark garden. Now, into my general public comment, everybody.
Please go ahead.
Yeah. I see what America's streets look like when I walk the streets. We need Donald Trump to come and save us from you assholes, you dumbasses, because the streets are dirty. I want something to prove to the world when I walk the streets that I and Trump cleaned up because your hostility. Because Los Angeles is so fucking dirty. That's what the world is made of. A bunch of criminals like you, Noodle, and Yorosky, and the other dumb Jew boy. This is what I'll do when I make America great for you. But there's only one problem. We got the Chinese and the Russians and all those people that hate you. Soon this world will be doomed. And America will understand my complete arrogance of a prophecy.
Thank you. Next speaker. Hi, speaker. Which items did you sign up for?
I signed up for items 32 and 33.
Excellent. You have 2 minutes. Please go ahead.
Okay, great. Good morning, everyone. My name is Cassie Horton, and I'm here with about 20 downtown residents to support downtown recovery. We signed up for items 32 and 33. Both are items that we support. They are direct investments in downtown LA Live, supporting our tree canopy. Thank you, Councilmember Jurado, for your support there.
And Speaker, can you hold 1 minute? Mr. Herman, you've got stuff playing on your phone. I can't focus on the speaker. I suspect other people can't, and I'm sure the people who are sitting right or standing right in front of you can't. Please turn it off. I'm sorry, Speaker.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
We couldn't hear so much of what you said. Let's reset the clock.
Okay. Thank you. My name is Cassie Horton. I'm a co-founder of the Downtown LA Residents Association. I'm here with fellow downtown residents to support downtown recovery now. We're speaking on items 32 and 33, which are part of broader downtown economic recovery investment at LA Live, also supporting our tree canopy after vandalism in downtown. And this kind of investment matters. We want that kind of investment in our community because it's not just good for downtown, it's good for all of Los Angeles, especially given the tax revenue that we generate and the way that we can help to solve our housing crisis. Downtown has never fully recovered from COVID, and we are not unique in this. We're at a real tipping point right now after the protests and the curfews and the ICE raids. San Francisco, San Jose, San Diego, other major cities across downtown or across California are really focused on downtown recovery. And as residents, we have a vision for how we can do that better here in Los Angeles. So we sent y'all a letter a couple times on August 19th and again this morning. 700 residents have weighed in on what downtown recovery here looks like beyond the items before you today. And we're really coming with a spirit of co-governance, which is something that Councilmember Jurado, one of our major representatives, has brought forward. So we've got some folks here today who want to kind of broadcast a vision for what recovery can look like in our community. That really includes public safety, and it includes economic recovery in particular. So we hope you'll take a look at the letter. We hope that we can work with the full council on downtown recovery beyond these two items. We're grateful for your time, and we're really interested in learning what's working in your districts that we can also apply to downtown when it comes to public safety and economic recovery. Two of the items before you today. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
The next speaker begins. I would like to call the following names: Deborah Shrout, Dana Shrimp, Josh Gray Emmer, Michael Ackerman, and Satoshi Nakamoto.
Hello, Speaker. Which item or items did you sign up for?
I signed up for 7, but you guys took it away by voting on it.
So you can still talk about it in general. So we'll give you a minute for general, and you can talk about item 7 or anything else you want to.
And before you start your general, something else you may want to comment on, Mr. Blumenfield has an amendment to his item.
Yeah, it's a very technical amendment to number 30. It's just changing a fund number from 301 to 302, but we submitted it. It's been circulated.
Got it. Thank you. All right. You can begin.
Okay, my name's Harriet Elliott. This book is the 4th book of Renee Pittman Mitchell. And the city council, city attorney said, what does this have to do with LA business? Well, I believe she's killed. She's in Palmdale. How long would it take you guys to check on it? I think you're not going to do it. I think also you're not going to find out about if our main guy, whose name is Robert Duncan, is killed. It's obvious to me it was dead in 2022. But anyway, if you read Renee Pittman, there's so many wonderful things in here. Did you ever wonder about Aaron Alexis? This guy killed 12 people in a Navy yard, and he knew about it beforehand. He knew about directed energy. He's talking about it in his letter. They didn't help him. Yeah, it's what do you call it? Conspiracy of silence. Here's another one. All of these people in here, I don't know how she did it, but she wrote an excellent book. Do you know Lewis Carroll was a pedophile? The writer of Alice in Wonderland. She was victim of pedophilia of the CIA. If you don't believe it, read her book. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Speaker. Which items did you sign up for?
Yes, thank you, Attorney Smoking Scan. I would like to speak on 1, 2, 3 general.
Please go ahead. You have 3 minutes followed by 1 minute.
Thank you very much. Start with Smoking Scan item number 1. 给你我的全部，你是我今生唯一的赌注，只留下一段岁月，让我无怨无悔，全心的付出。怕你忧伤，怕你哭，怕你孤单，怕你糊涂。红尘千山万里路，我可以朝朝暮暮。给你一条我的路，你是我一生不停的脚步，让我走出一片天空，让你尽情飞舞，放心的追逐。Smoking scan. Let's move on to item number 2. 爱是漫长的旅途。梦有快乐，梦有痛苦，悲欢离合人间路，我可以缝缝补补。 提着昨日种种千辛万苦，向明天换一些美满和幸福。爱你够不够多，对你够不够好，可以要求，不要不在乎。不愿让你看见我的伤处，是曾经无悔的风雨无阻。拥有够不够多，梦的够不够好，可以追求，不认输。Now, Mr. Smoking Scan, let's move on to item number 3. 其实不想走，其实我想留，留下来陪你每个春夏秋冬。你要相信我，再不用多久，我要你和我今生一起度过。其实不想走，其实我想留，留下来陪你每个春夏秋冬。你要相信我，再不用多久，我要你和我今生一起度过。其实不想走，其实我想留，留下来陪你每个春夏秋冬。你要相信我，再不用多久，我要你和我今生一起度过。Now move on to general public comment. Thank you. I would like to speak about our LA DWP because in my home right now, we are still out of electricity. And when I reach out to the council member, president, still no response. So right now in my home, it's too hot that Dana cannot even come to my house right now. Because Dana last night, we came onto my rooftop, and Dana was coming on my rooftop for 3 hours nonstop because in my home, it's way too hot, there's no AC. And then Dana cannot come like for 3 hours until there's an AC. So I really want to file a complaint against the DWP. And then even if my neighbor file a complaint, even my neighbor are saying that, oh my God, where are those all water, all flooded my window, flooded my door? I was like, no, it's just data was coming too hard. That's why the water flooded your window. So I really wish, make sure our city attorney Smoking Scan fix the AC for Dana, fix the street for Dana. Thank you very much.
Hi, Speaker. Which items did you sign up for?
32 and 33.
Please go ahead.
Thank you. My name is Deborah Shroud, and I live in downtown, South Park specifically. I'm here to talk about items 32 and 33, which directly impact DTLA. As I will piggyback on what Cassie has already said, that is a start. But if the residents of downtown realize that we have to do more to make sure that downtown survives, every major metropolitan area needs a strong, vibrant downtown that brings energy, brings residents, brings people to visit our city, brings the Olympics and everything else that may be. In South Park, 2 things that we are focusing on. One is loss of business. It is amazing how many businesses we have lost. We need to figure out how to help them thrive. Number 2, the number 1 issue that residents are concerned about is public safety. And with that, I will tell you that we already tax ourselves more through our business improvement districts for clean and safe. So we do our normal taxes, we do our bid taxes, and now many of the buildings have added extra security. All of this is being paid for by the citizens of downtown. We need your help, we need your support, we need to make sure we have a vibrant downtown, and we continue to drive the economic engine of downtown, which does produce a lot of revenue, not just for our district, but for your district as well. Thank you.
Hello, Speaker. Which items did you sign
General
up for?
comment.
Please go ahead.
Every time I come here, I say the same thing. Please ask the governor to send a handful of investigators from the National Guard to look into extreme police misconduct, and you do nothing. So I'm going to give you my Twitter. It's at MACKERM2, and this is for anyone else too. Explain to me why you're refusing to provide this highest level of police oversight. Tell me why you don't think we deserve it.
Thank you. Hi, speaker. What did you want to speak on?
Hi, 3233 in general.
Please go ahead. You have 2 minutes followed by 1.
Honorable council members, my name is Josh Grahammer. I've been a resident of downtown Los Angeles for 22 years. I love our neighborhood, I love our city, and I just want to say thank you so much. Please support our council members' motion to get beautification funds for our neighborhood. We really need them. And our neighborhood also needs a lot of support from all of you guys. Downtown Los Angeles can be the thriving center for our entire Los Angeles community. We generate a significant amount of tax revenue for everybody here, and we need your help and support in keeping it clean, keeping it safe, and making it thrive, and that includes beautification funds. So please support our council member. Also, just switching to general, I know that you guys are going to be listening to comments and considering the convention center expansion later today, and we really, really need you guys to support that. The convention center is an important part of downtown Los Angeles. We need to be that thriving center for everyone. Thank you guys for your time.
Thank you. Next speaker. Hi, what did you want to speak on?
Hi there. Yes, agendas 32 and 33.
Please go
I'm
ahead.
here with the downtown LA RA as well. I support both of these items of agenda, and I'm a new resident of downtown LA. I lived in Los Feliz for many years with some time spent in New York City, and I wanted to come and live in downtown LA because, especially in the historic core, because for me, it's the most beautiful part of Los Angeles. It's the only place where you can have beautiful weather and you can have beautiful historic buildings, and we have a wonderful heritage of those buildings, and it's wonderful to live among them. I love looking up at the buildings. There are pre-war buildings that are there, but then I look down at the sidewalk and I am saddened every single day. I see people, open drug use, just with absolutely no shame whatsoever. I see public nudity on the way to work. I see the streets that are just filthy. Nobody ever bothers to clean the sidewalk. Why is that happening? I was just in Mexico City. Mexico City is beautifully maintained. It really kind of blows me away. And I understand it's like herding cats around here. It's a very, very difficult, very challenging city. But downtown LA is really hurting, and it is, we just recently had the trees chopped down, which was absolutely shocking. And our council member, Gerardo, went into quick action and took care of that, and we really appreciate that. That's the kind of thing that we need. We need quick action on these items, and so for that reason, I do support more police officers. I've heard from our police officer representative, Officer Helper, that we literally have 8 police officers in all of downtown LA for each of their shifts. 8 police officers is not enough. I never ever see them. I hardly ever see a police officer. We need foot traffic. We need police foot beats.
General, if you wish. You have a minute for general if you wish.
Yes, okay. And yes, so that is, I'm speaking a lot about public safety, but I think that definitely ties also into the economic recovery. Just walking up here, I walked up Main Street, Los Angeles. It just makes you think, what were the original city planners, what were their dreams, their ambitions for Main Street, Los Angeles, downtown? Los Angeles Street, what were their ambitions for Los Angeles Street when they set it up? Broadway. I would encourage all of the city council members to take a walk into the historic core as soon as possible today. Take a ride on the metro. See what it's like. It's really sad, really, really sad. And we need help. And so I believe that we need the small businesses, large businesses need tax incentives to come downtown. We need, I mean, I see, is that it?
That's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I think you got the gist.
That's all the speakers for the allotted time. Council President, public comment has ended.
Thank you so much. Mr. Clerk, what item is now before us? What items are before us?
Mr. President, the council may now vote on items 1 through 6, 8 through 10, 19 through 29, and 31 through 35.
All right, let's open the roll on those items, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
14
All right, what's next?
The council may now consider item 30, call special by Councilmember Blumenfield, for which an amending motion 30A, Blumenfield-Lee, has been introduced, circulated, and posted on the bulletin board.
All right, let's open the roll on that item, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
14 ayes.
All right, it looks like we got one person who really wants to speak and wasn't called. Sir? Okay, it looks like you're going to work it out with the council office. Sir, would you like to speak? Come on.
Hi, when you get to the podium, just let us know what you want to speak on.
General. I've never been to one of these meetings. I never show up for any of this. But I just moved to MacArthur Park, and Ulysses Hernandez, I'm not here to insult you. I'm not going to kick you out like your assistant in the brown suit kicked me out. All I ask for is for you to come to MacArthur Park and you see, I'm a regular Joe, a working guy who gets up every day and goes to work. And it's people, immigrants in that neighborhood just like you, who want a better life. And you cannot even walk the street because of junkies everywhere. People, the little Mexican grandmother today, I live on 8th and Alvarado, you can't even walk on the sidewalk. The junkies with torches shooting up everything. It's like nobody cares about that neighborhood. And the people are afraid to come and speak because they're immigrants. And we need help in that neighborhood. The police don't show up. There's only police at the train station. And that's unfair, man. Come on. It's people, it's just because it's a low-income neighborhood, it matters.
Thank you.
People there matter too.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, Mr. Clerk, what's before us at this time?
Council has motions for posting and referral.
They are posted and referred. Announcements, members? All right, seeing no announcements, I'll ask Councilmember Hernandez.
Thank you, Council President. Today, we have opened up the art exhibit on the third floor bridge here that we have. It's to start Latino Heritage Month. And this year, I'm the madrina of El Grito 2025. The theme is Viva la Resistencia. And so in the art, you'll see different examples of pictures, paintings, exhibiting what it looks like to resist in its different forms from our community. So I welcome community to come check it out. It's free. It's all month. Third floor bridge here in City Hall, 200 North Main Street. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Any other announcements? All right, seeing none, I'll ask everyone in the chambers to rise for adjourning motions. The adjourning motions to my left, the west side. The adjourning motions to the right, east side. All right, we're adjourned. Thank you so much, everybody.
from Western Alliance Bank. Miki is a vice president in the Affordable Housing Group at the bank, and she's been a public finance professional for over 20 years. She also has a faith-based background, which wasn't in her bio, but she mentioned to us, so that's great. But Mika, if you can come up, please.
Good morning. I'm also really honored to be here. That's not why I'm sweating, but what a beautiful morning to gather for the grand opening of Serenity Apartments. In spring 2022, I drove to this site. It was a parking lot at the time, and I considered the plans for this project. So standing here today, it's a genuine thrill to see this thoughtfully designed, beautifully appointed community, which I know includes some wonderful amenities, a lounge, a courtyard, a kitchen, a gym, so many ways for residents and others to come together. How cool is that? Not only has Serenity been thoughtfully built to foster community, but the number of people here today and the number of organizations represented in this morning's program is likewise a testament to community. The community of stakeholders and partners who have worked so diligently to bring this vision to reality. I read that the first worship service in the Southside Church of Christ's current location took place on Sunday, August 24, 1980. Just about 45 years ago, to the day from today's grand opening. Think about what this Sunday's date is. It's the 24th. What a celebration and what a wonderful extension of good news. Western Alliance Bank is proud to stand in this company and in providing financing for Serenity to play a role in bringing these 50 additional units of much needed affordable senior housing to the neighborhood. We're grateful for our capital partner, R4 Capital, and we are so pleased to work with development partners of the caliber and long tenure of John Stanley Inc. and its founder and president, Saki Middleton, concerned citizens, community involvement, and innovative housing opportunities. Western Alliance Bank's Affordable Housing Group specializes in delivering financing solutions for residential projects across the country. We are long-term investors, and so we are here today not only to celebrate and cut the ribbon on what has already been accomplished, but to look forward toward a future where these commitments will be built upon and will continue to make a difference in the lives of Los Angelenos seniors for many years to come. Thank you so much. I'm really honored to be here.
Thank you. Innovative Housing Opportunities is a partner in this project. Innovative Housing Opportunities is a nonprofit developer with extensive experience in permanent supportive housing. We do a lot of real estate development, a lot of affordable housing.